The ANC says former President Jacob Zuma's stance on the Western Sahara is disgusting and disappointing. The MK party leader backs Morocco's control over the region. The ANC says Zuma is a sellout.
It's not only about the flag, it's about the distortion of the South African foreign policy, where's coming from a former head of state of the Republic of South Africa. Secondly, also showing that we've been relating with somebody who is having different characters. This is the person who in our 114th National Conference spoke about us strengthening relationships with the people of Western Sahara, ensuring that we take up issues with the United Nations envoy on resolving outstanding matters of Western Sahara. Thirdly, that this is a person who is not even a representative of a governing party, but an opposition of this government, who has vehemently opposed to so many things, including the constitution of now late. It is actually quite wrong of him, even distorting history about Umkhonto Wesizwe of the African National Congress being trained in Morocco. It's very disgusting, it's very disappointing. It actually begs the question as to who have we been relating to, who suddenly can sing praises and even sell the plight of the people of Western Sahara for whatever motives that he was in Morocco for. Well, we will continue to show the world and the people of South Africa the character that he is, that we all are beginning to understand that he is somebody who can easily just sell what he used to stand for. A simple matter about the plight of the people of Western Sahara, him wanting to put them in a situation similar to the Bantustan or homeland system that we have fought and we thought he was also against. And here today, he wants to make the people of Western Sahara, the Polisario Front, a movement that is insignificant and must then be treated like a Bantustan organization. We are going ahead on issues about national sovereignty, identity, and self-determination of the people of Western Sahara.
Floyd Shivambo said former President Jacob Zuma took money from the Moroccans for his MK party funding needs. Do you believe that now with what is happening lately?
I don't work with Floyd, but I see Jacob Zuma as a sellout.
Zuma versus ANC and EFF. MKP's bold defense explained. The Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, MKP, has defended Jacob Zuma against accusations from the ANC and the EFF that their leader is a sellout following his recent visit to Morocco. The controversy stems from Zuma's expression of support for Morocco's control over Western Sahara during his visit on July 16, 2025, where the South African flag was displayed alongside the Moroccan flag. The ANC recently condemned the use of the South African flag in Zuma's meeting with Moroccan officials, stating it was a reckless and provocative act that constitutes a flagrant violation of international diplomatic norms. The party demanded that Morocco apologize for the incident and called on the Department of International Relations and Cooperation, DIRCO, to issue a formal diplomatic protest. During the ANC's National Working Committee meeting in Cape Town on Sunday, Secretary General Michael Mbalula accused Zuma of stealing ANC assets to form the MK party. Mbalula said Zuma would be remembered for further dividing the ANC, labeling him a sellout for his visit to Morocco. Zuma is no messiah. He is a sellout. For whatever reason, he is doing this. It is no surprise to us, Mbalula added. However, the MKP defended Zuma's right to visit other African nations, with Treasurer General Thani Mthani highlighting his role as a statesman. Mthani specifically acknowledged Zuma's efforts in negotiating peace and ending political killings in KwaZulu-Natal during the 1993 conflict between the ANC and the Inkatha Freedom Party. Earlier this week, the MKP released a policy position advocating for stronger bilateral relations between South Africa and the Kingdom of Morocco, saying it is a stance that is rooted in shared principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and African unity. The MKP's identity is deeply rooted in the historic struggle for liberation and dignity in South Africa. Similarly, Morocco's history is marked by its resistance to colonial domination and its determined pursuit of national unity. Both nations were shaped by their anti-colonial struggles, South Africa from apartheid, and Morocco from French and Spanish rule. In this regard, Morocco has played a pivotal role in supporting South Africa through its fight for liberation. Morocco was the first country to lend financial and military support to Umkhonto we Sizwe in 1962. During his visit to Morocco, Zuma said, "Our party recognizes the historical and legal context that underpins Morocco's claim to Western Sahara. The MKP's policy supports Morocco's efforts to regain its territorial integrity, viewing it as consistent with the party's dedication to upholding the sovereignty and unity of African nations." The Moroccan embassy's phone rang unanswered on Monday. However, a diplomatic source close to the country defended Morocco having displayed the South African flag during Zuma's visit, suggesting that the ANC's reaction is hypocritical. This diplomatic protest comes as a surprise. The South African flag was visibly displayed, alongside the Algerian flag, during a meeting in December 2023 between the ANC's Secretary-General and Sula Gaoudjal, the former president of Algeria's upper house. The flag was also present during talks between Algerian Foreign Minister Ahmed Attaf and senior ANC officials, a diplomatic source said. EFF leader Julius Malema has also criticized Zuma's position on Morocco, calling it a sellout position. Malema reaffirmed the EFF's support for the Sahrawi people's struggle for independence in Western Sahara. On the issue of Morocco, that was a complete sellout position, he said on the sidelines of his court appearance at East London Magistrates Court in Eastern Cape on Monday. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks.